Hi, welcome to Hot Chocolate Hits. I'm Benica and today I'm going to show you how to make Cinnamon-Nutella Pop-Tarts, also known as toaster pastries. You're only going to need a few ingredients for this recipe, two of which you most likely already have on hand if you're a Nutella addict. So the first thing you're going to need is some pie dough, and I have got you covered for that. I have a recipe, just click the box somewhere up here for the recipe of how to make a super flaky, super light pie dough that's perfect for this recipe as well as many others. So what you're going to do with this pie dough is make sure that it's chilled first of all. You're going to dust it with a little bit of flour and dust the surface with flour as well. And you're going to roll it to about 1/4 inch thick. And then using a pizza cutter or a knife, you're going to cut some rectangles out. Make sure that they're uniform in size or they're the same length. And then you're going to transfer it to a floured baking pan. I didn't have any parchment paper, so I just put it on a floured piece of aluminum foil. You're going to spread some Nutella on one of the rectangles. Make sure to leave about 1/2 centimeter at the border, just so that when you seal the squares together, you won't have any Nutella oozing out. And after spreading on some Nutella, you're going to sprinkle on a little bit of cinnamon on top of the Nutella. Make sure it's about 1/8 teaspoon per square, just so that you don't have that overpowering flavor. And then you're going to brush the edges with a little bit of heavy cream. You can also use egg wash, which is 1 beaten egg and a little bit of water. But heavy cream is a vegetarian alternative and it works just as well. Then you're going to take your second rectangle and place it directly on top of the Nutella one. And you're going to cut the edges just so that everything is perfectly cut and all the edges are proper. Then taking a fork, you're going to press down the edges to make a nice pattern, and then you're going to prick 9 holes on top of the Pop-Tart. You can also use a fork to do this, but I feel like if you use a toothpick you have more control. And then you're going to brush the entire Pop-Tart with some heavy cream and sprinkle on some granulated sugar. This adds a nice shimmer to the Pop-Tart. Then you're going to bake these Pop-Tarts in a 375 Fahrenheit or 200-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Now, I'm not going to give you exact measurements for this recipe just because it depends on how much pie dough you have on hand. If you have a lot more, you'll make more Pop-Tarts. I'm only making 6 today because I used some leftover pie dough that I had lying in the freezer from when I made an apple pie. Just make sure that you have enough cinnamon and Nutella on hand to amount the amount of pie dough that you have. So once you bake the Pop-Tarts, let them cool completely until you make the glaze. So to make the glaze, you're going to combine some powdered sugar with a couple drops of vanilla extract, not too much because you don't want the vanilla to overpower the glaze. And you're also going to add a couple tablespoons of milk and whisk it together until combined. And then you can put it in a Ziploc bag, snip off the end, and then drizzle them on top of the Pop-Tarts. Let them harden and then you can serve warm. Now, if you want to do this in a toaster, you can just bake it for a little bit less time and then you can toast the Pop-Tarts and they'll taste just as good. I haven't tried that because personally I just want to eat it right out of the oven. So I have a little piece of the Pop-Tart because I ate the rest before because I couldn't help myself. So I'm going to give it a taste. For me, the best part of any pie is always the crust. Honestly, the reason I eat the apple pie is more for the crust than the apples. The crust is very light and very flaky. You can really taste the Nutella in there. If you're a big Nutella addict, just spread some more Nutella on the Pop-Tart, and the cinnamon adds just the right amount of flavor, so it kind of tastes like the inside of a cinnamon roll, but in a Pop-Tart. These are perfect for breakfast, these are perfect for lunch, these are perfect for dessert. I really hope you give this a try because it's such a quick and easy recipe and it tastes wonderful. Click the subscribe box if you want to see more videos from me or if you want to stay updated and keep up. And please like and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.